Do you have anything on the computer screen? You don't. No. Yep.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Village of Royal Palm Beach Special Magistrate hearing for Wednesday, May 4th at 9:30. According to Verizon, it's 9:32, so we can get started. My name's Doug McGibbon. I'm the Special Magistrate. First thing I'm going to do is swear people in, so everyone who's here, please raise your right hand. Say I do when we're done. Does everyone swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? All right, these are all business tax receipt hearings, so they're pretty much all the same. Hopefully you two have signed in, so we'll get to you immediately. The village will present their case. When you hear your name called, go up to that podium over there and identify yourself. You'll get to respond, and then I get to make some kind of ruling. And I will eventually swear other people in as they stray their way in, like this guy just did. So let's take care of these first two, then we can find the next one.
Sure thing. Special Magistrate Amity Barnard, Village Attorney. We're starting on page 4 of the agenda. The last case on the bottom of the page is case 22-0568, 10115 Southern Boulevard A Trust and Josephine Trust Tepidino Taco Bell.
All right, who's here for the Taco Bell case? Please go to that podium over there. Tell us your name. Hopefully it's something we can spell.
Sam Fakran. I represent Taco Bell.
Sam, spell your last name, please.
Fakhan.
Fakhan. Okay. All right, please proceed, Village.
The address is 10115 Southern Boulevard. The code sections 16.1A and 16.9. It's for the business tax receipt. This violation was mailed, certified mail, with the notice of hearing on 4/7/2022, and it was dated and signed for on 4/11/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. Exhibit 3 is a composite exhibit of AS 400 business tax printout that shows that they were delinquent in their business tax receipt and shows that they now have their business tax receipt.
All right, show those to the respondent, please.
These are the exhibits that the village would like to enter into evidence. It looks like you have a copy. Exhibit 1 is the notice for this morning's hearing with the signed green card. Exhibit 2 is verification of ownership. Exhibit 3 is the village's AS 400 permit information. Do you have any objection to just these documents?
Yes, because the address it was going. Yes, the address it was going to the previous owner before 2017. That's the Taco Bell corporate going to Louisville. So we never received any of those invoices.
So hold on 1 second, and then let me give these to the magistrate, and then we'll get back to the podium. Hold on.
Okay.
Notice, but you'll see on the property appraiser printout that Kentucky address is where the village is required to send the notice.
Okay, Mr. Farhan, the village is required by state statute to provide the notice to the mailing address on the property appraiser's roll, and that's the document here. And that is controlled by Taco Bell, and this is because they assume that if people are paying their property taxes, this is a good address. So if Taco Bell does not change this address with the tax collector, there's nothing the village can do because they are legally required to provide it at this address. Am I correct, counsel?
Yes, sir.
So the objection's overruled under the legal framework that they have to send it to where the tax collector's address is.
I think there was a miscommunication because we bought the property back in 2017. We had license 17, 18, 19. It just happened to 20 and 21. So
Well, it's probably COVID related, but
Yeah.
whatever. So the problem is, yeah, they have to do what they have to do. Sometimes, do you drop these off or you just mail them?
Well, I'm trying to find out, no, they're mailed certified mail.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out, were you talking about the violation notice, or were you talking about the business tax receipt renewal notice?
No, what I'm talking about is the address that you have in Lowesville, that should be changed back in 2017 because that was a corporate store and franchisee bought over in 2017 and all paperwork were complied. And we were able to get license from Royal Palm because we have another location here too. And we had no issues 2017, 18, 19.
And where's your other location?
On 1313 Royal Palm Beach Boulevard. It's like 1-2 minutes away.
You've run out of taco fries there. I keep having to go to your Southern Boulevard to get taco fries for my daughter.
1318
Yeah.
Royal Palm Boulevard.
So
But-
yeah, you need to get this changed though. That's the problem here. If you're the owner, you need to go to the tax collector's office and change the mailing address. Because for some reason you probably still are paying the property taxes. I guess the Taco Bell people aren't being nice enough to forward you all of this stuff.
And Special Magistrate, he's complied, he got the business tax, and paid the late fee, but all we're seeking today is the administrative and the penalty fine, so a total of $500.
And this is the property owner. The property owner, I don't know, is Taco Bell.
Yeah, and you'll see on the agenda, the property owner is ATR Josephine Trust Tepidino.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like there's some paperwork that he needs to correct on his end if things are not going the way they're supposed to go, but the village has cited it in accordance with Chapter 162 and provided all notices as required by state law.
Right. I mean, you've got to do what the statute tells you to do, which is mail it to the address on the tax collector's roll.
Correct.
And unfortunately, because of where we are in the process, you can ask for a reduction of the fine at some future date. But because
Actually, on these, you can't. By law, because they're delinquent 150 days, the village is entitled to the $250 penalty and the $250 administrative cost. So the village is entitled to that $500, and we would not
okay, so you're
support
not
reduction
gonna,
because it's allowed by state law.
all right, so you can't even ask for reduction. That's the problem. When I get my card, literally, I run down to the office and pay it, just so I don't get in trouble. Because it's the same thing with the Department of Corporations. If you miss your filing date for your annual renewal, it's a $400 fine. They used to waive them all the time, but now they don't waive them at all anymore.
Correct.
So the problem is now, you've got to correct this so this doesn't happen in the future.
And-
But
and
right now, we've got a $500 penalty that I'm forced to.
Correct. So the village today is not seeking, he paid it, but he paid it after the 150 days of delinquency. So we're not asking for the BTR. He's already paid that, or the 25%, which has already been paid, just the $500 total.
Okay, so it's a $250 plus a $250. It's an admin and a penalty.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I'm
Right.
kind of, my hands are tied. So
And payable by 6/3 if possible.
by 6/3, that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, please try to get the notices amended or the address amended.
Yeah, it was fixed. The address was fixed.
Yeah, so, because you're paying the thing now, but you probably would love to get the notices in a timely manner, and you would have paid it then, but unfortunately, they have to follow the law. Okay. $500 is granted, payable by June 3rd.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, the next gentleman in the back is up, I believe.
Yep, top of page 5. First case is 22-05771011 North State Road 7, RPG of S Florida LLC, Select Medical.
Okay, number 2.
The code
Right.
section again is 16-1A, 16-9, Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. This violation was written and sent certified mail with the notice of hearing on 4/7/2022. And I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation, notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
All right. Please tell us your name, sir.
Good morning. My name is Kenneth Montavani. That's Mantovani. I am the property manager and representative for RPG of South Florida.
And
I'm
the
sorry,
first name was Kenneth?
Yes, Kenneth.
Can we get that again?
I got it all. Mantovani.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
See?
Got to be quicker than that.
Oh, you got,
Evidence. The first exhibit is the notice for this morning's hearing. Second page, verification of ownership. And the village is
All right, admitted without objection. So this is probably, hopefully not a restaurant I use, like the Taco Bell. All right, medical or Regal Center POA. Da, 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 da. All right, and we have all right, you're here, so we must have service. My grand response to this all. All right, so which one is this now? This is Select Medical.
Yes, sir.
Select Medical, and it's actually under Kenesha Dixon. And that's the one that's not renewed there.
Okay.
And like on the previous case, this has been delinquent for a period of more than 150 days. So the village is seeking the business tax amount plus 25% penalty. So that's $125 plus the $250 administrative costs plus a $250 penalty for a total of $625 payable by 6/3.
All right, so I guess this is your tenant.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you as the landlord are the person who gets tagged with these things.
Correct.
So do you have anything to say on behalf of the tenant, or?
Select Medical's already renewed. I have a copy of it.
Not for Kenesha Dixon. They have 3 licenses there. 2 are renewed, 1 is not.
2 are renewed and 1 is not. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm not aware of that. We've just got the one notice for Select Medical, and we were unaware that there was 3 of them that were outstanding.
Yeah. There's 3 licenses.
Yeah.
There was only 1 outstanding. It's under Kenesha Dixon.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you speak to them at all? I mean, I've had issues with them in the past. Because what happens is they get a license for the office and 1 physician there, and then each other physician has to be licensed.
Okay. No, I understand that. We're going through the same thing with MedExpress.
Yeah.
So they sent me a copy of what appears to be Select, physical therapy. And
They have three at that location.
Okay,
And
so-
they've only renewed 2.
We were unaware of that. So, and you said it's the Dr. Kenesha?
Kenesha Dixon.
Okay.
It's a physical therapist.
Okay. I will have to address that then. Again, we were unaware. We thought it was taken care of because they sent us a copy.
Yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the letters that we got was only 1, but apparently they sent us probably the one for what was renewed and didn't send us a copy of the one that we
Yeah.
were unaware of.
So they renewed 2 of them out of the 3?
They renewed 2 out of the 3.
Yeah, it's not just the 1 and the 1, they did 1 and they did.
Yeah.
They renewed 2 out of the 3. Miss Dixon may or may not even be there anymore. Who knows?
Maybe, but they didn't close
But
it.
they shouldn't, but if they said she's not there, they could have closed it out and not been responsible. But they didn't do it, so the village has to legally assume that she's still conducting business there.
So it can't just expire and then,
No,
what
you
if
have
they
to-
call you up and say that she has not been there? Did you still oppose the fine?
So the business tax renewals go, and when those go out, they have the option of just checking a box and sending it back to us to let us know that they're out of business. Now that it's gone to hearing, they have a little bit more burden to do. So they're going to have to, if she's not there, they're going to actually have to write in a letter and state that she's not there, and I need to make sure no one else has taken her place. Otherwise, they're operating without a license.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at
Yeah.
least you have enough to go back to
Yeah,
Select Medical and say, hey, it's 2 out of 3 and the 3rd wasn't renewed, and your physical therapist, Ms. Dixon, is she even there? And if she isn't there, you have to
And
prove that, but you also have to.
Asaro or Asario is the gentleman that usually runs the place. You can just have him call me.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll go over everything.
Yeah. Obviously, as the
Yeah.
landlord, we had no understanding of the inner workings of what was going on there. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I think
you're
it's
the person
Richard
with the valuable
Asario.
asset that gets to be the surrogate for the lack of.
yeah, because somehow we had
Tenants.
4 of these at the same complex, and which is very unusual. We've never had 4 outstanding occupational licenses before. So we tried diligently to get it all done. And
Yeah,
obviously,
Oh, you have. They've just complied before. We've gotten this far.
okay.
All right, so $625 is granted by 6-3.
Thank you, sir. Next case is 22-0578.
All right, and you'll get an order in the mail that you get to pass along to your tenant.
Right, but we can have it resolved within this month, and we won't be imposed the fine.
No, you will be imposed a fine. You're being imposed a fine today. You would need to prove today that you don't have, that person is not there.
We need to prove today that the person's not there, and then
We need
could
proof
get,
at this hearing right now, not today, because the magistrate, he's ruling right now that you're in violation, and he's already imposed the fine. You're here for the next two, correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Next case is 22-0578, 1013 North State Road 7, RPG of S, Florida LLC, O to B Kids, Royal Palm Beach.
Code section 16-1A, 16-9, Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. This violation was mailed out certified mail 4/7/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information. That's a composite exhibit showing that they were delinquent on their business tax receipt and now they've renewed.
Okay.
Same thing, this is the exhibit to village license evidence. Exhibit 1 is the notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2 is verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3 is composite information for the village on the business tax receipt has been paid. Any objections to these documents?
No.
All right, admitted without objection. So what are the fines on this? Is this the $500 without?
Just the $500, yeah. They paid the BTR plus the 25%, so we're just seeking the $250 administrative costs and $250 penalty for the 150-day delinquency.
All right, so there are three components to the previous fine, which was the $125, which is the business tax receipt plus 25%. So it was a $100 business tax receipt with a 25% penalty.
Correct.
And then there's a $250 state administrative charge, or is that?
Administrative costs allowable under state law, and then
And
a
there's-
$250 penalty
And there's
allowable.
a $250 penalty for not paying it. I'm just doing this so you know when you talk to them what the breakdown is.
Well, they
No,
did the
no,
business.
they don't have to pay the $125, which is the BTR plus the
They already-
25%, because
They
they
already
paid
paid it.
that
They already
late,
did.
but they paid it late.
They paid it 150 days delinquent, exactly.
So they were over 150 days delinquent on the payment. So that keeps out the $125, but it still leaves the $250 and the $250
Correct.
for a grand total of $500 by 6/3, which I have to grant.
So you said 250?
250 plus 250 for a $500 total,
250 plus 250.
right?
Ready for the next one, sir?
Sure. Whenever you are.
22-0580 1021 North State Road 7, RPG of S, Florida LLC, Med Express, Urgent Care.
The code section 16-1A and 16-9, Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. This violation was written and mailed, certified mail on 4/7/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation, notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information from AS 400.
No.
All right, admitted without objection. Are we at the same place in this? Same type of thing? Are they paid?
No, so this
No, this is-
business, so this is a medical,
Yes.
of course. So we license the office and one doctor. Well, evidently MedExpress has like a director doctor, that's a main doctor, and that doctor left. So they actually have to go through, because it's similar to a change of ownership. Our code requires, if you're doing a name change of ownership, or you're like changing your main doctor, because the practice is licensed with the practice and that one doctor, they have to do a new tenant inspection. And then they can renew and add this doctor to it. So they're not able to just renew right now, but they're still delinquent, and I don't believe they've done their new tenant. Didn't we just get that in? Is that the one we talked about this morning? Oh, biotest. I'm sorry, there's so many. I'm not sure if they've actually pulled their new tenant inspection. When I checked on Monday, they had not. It could have happened yesterday.
So
But
does that mean my daughter's insurance charges aren't going to go through because she just went to MedExpress?
No,
I doubt that.
they're still
I have a
operating.
feeling they can pay for it off of that.
Yeah.
So this one, the BTR fee, excuse me, the BTR amount is $100 plus the 25% late fee, so 125 plus the 250 plus the 250, so 625 total payable by 6/3.
Is there any leniency in any of these? I mean, I understand you sent out the letter a month ago, but we've been, as you know, corporations to deal with don't happen overnight.
No,
No.
the notice that was sent out a month ago was the notice of this hearing.
Right.
The notice for the business tax receipts was sent out when?
July.
July, yeah.
July of last
Right.
year.
And I understand all that, but obviously as the landlord representative, we only had so much time to push these people to get this stuff done. Is there
So-
any leniency on having us? Because as of yesterday, I saw emails with Josephine in reference to MedExpress getting this stuff completed. So it's in the works. It's not like we've sat on our hands. We're obviously fighting to push.
The way that the statute works is for every month that it's delinquent, you get a 5% penalty up to a maximum of $250. The trouble from the village's perspective is that these were due September 30th of 2021. We're in May.
And I completely understand that.
So from the village's perspective, there is no leniency. The law doesn't allow or provide for any leniency. The law allows, once you're delinquent 150 days, for the village to collect the total percentages that are allocated under state law. So that's what we're asking today.
Just side note, it'd be good that if the landlord would find out a lot sooner, then the landlord could be able to push to get these tenants to do it a lot sooner.
So what has happened in my plaza over here, Royal Plaza, or Village Royale, sorry, that landlord requires all of her businesses
Send a copy.
to send her a copy of the business tax receipt as of October 1st. And that has really cut down on the number of delinquent business tax receipts. And so that when she gets that notice, it's not a surprise to her.
I got it.
Yeah.
So yes, it's a new system you're going to have to put in place to trigger the response from your people, just to, because if they pay it and they pay like the penalty, they don't get the 250 and the 250, right?
That's correct.
So that's where
Yeah.
your leniency is. You've got like 5 months to pay it. You know, you can pay the 25% penalty if you wait the 5 months, but if you wait for month number 6, you're into a $500
Right.
add-on. Am I
But
correct?
these are annual due dates, so every July this should be on your radar, regardless of who gets notice where.
Yeah.
Every year this comes up. They have to be renewed every year.
Yeah, and that I might, feel a little sorry for the new person who just opened the, donut shop or something, but the MedExpresses of the world and Select Medicals have been there for a while. They're continuing their operations there. They should know.
Been there for 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally, when I get my little postcard in the mail, I run down here and I get my receipt. Just same thing with my division of corporations. I'm a little low on the lax on the Florida bar. I still haven't paid that yet, but that'll get paid in the next few days. I still have a few months left. But you got to keep up on them or they get mad at you. All right, 625 by 63 is granted.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
You'll get 3 orders in the mail for each
Okay.
of those.
Yeah, so we're good. And you received the North American title one, I guess.
Yes, and they actually renewed within time.
Okay.
Within the time that they needed to, so they're not on the agenda.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just for the record, even after I sent the notice of hearing out, if they had renewed prior to last Thursday, they would not have been on my agenda. I had to set my agenda, and as of Thursday afternoon, I think around 2, my agenda was set. So anybody who had renewed prior to that didn't have to come to this hearing.
Okay.
So we were
So they gave you an extra grace
as flexible
period.
as we could be.
Yeah, they gave you an extra grace period they didn't tell you about if you would have run over here after you would have gotten notice of the hearing. That would have saved the $500. You still would have had to pay the business tax receipt plus the 25%, but that's
Right.
still nothing.
That's
It's just-
automatically.
That's
built in.
all you're supposed to pay plus a 25% late fee.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. What is the address?
Royal Center. Give me just 1 second, because I think PetSmart renewed.
I always thought it should be Pet Smart, not Pet Smart.
All right, let us just check one real quick, and then we'll see. That way you know.
Just for fun, since you walked in late, raise your right hand. We're going to swear you in. You can affirm. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Just making sure that they don't yell at me for not remembering to swear everybody in. They'll be like, "Did you swear him in?" Okay.
You might not be staying, is what it sounds like, but let's see.
It's something to keep us entertained. I've got like probably 50 people who just totally ignored this stuff, and that's good. That probably means that by Thursday at 2, they got you all tagged in and you're fine. No, we go through the files and then we have to go through every bit of the notice, the fines and everything, and then go through all of them and then send out all these orders and stuff.
All of your businesses had to have complied by Thursday by 2.
You're the man. We don't even need to take your name down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, so but you may want to remember the October 1st thing. It may be that you may want to tickle yourself on your calendar to get your tenants to say, "Did you get your BTRs paid? Can you show them to me?" And that may remind them to do it, so they're not in trouble and you don't get to show up here again.
Yeah, I already mentioned that to the previous guy. I think that's a good idea.
Yep.
You
You
too. Thank
too. Okay. So
Back to
just
page
gonna-
1.
page 1, number 1.
Yes, sir. 22-0258-10200 Fox Trail Road South, MHC 127 Palm Beach, Florida, LLC, easy self-storage.
Code section 16-1A, 16-9, Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt expired. This violation was written on 2/16/2022 and sent certified mail on that same day. Notice of hearing was mailed out certified mail on 4/5/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation. Exhibit 2, notice of hearing. Exhibit 3, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 4, business tax receipt information.
All right, just for fun, the green cards are back. Do we consider those service if they return the green cards? on
Yeah,
file? I mean, it was easy in COVID life because they just put C or C19 or something.
right. And they're not all doing that, but I wouldn't get the green card back any other way.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
I
consider
think
that
it's
notice?
I think it's a lag. I think the USPS has changed their policy, so hopefully that ends.
Well, some of them are coming back with no
I know.
signature, no
That should
date.
be ending, is according to the postal guy that I spoke with.
So I will consider this to be valid service if you have the green card back, is what I'm being told.
Yeah.
All right, so you have returned green cards, so you have service. Please proceed.
This one is supposed to have 3 business tax receipts, so this is going to be a longer order. The first one is for the warehouse. We're asking for the license fee, which is $200, plus the 25%, which is a $50 late fee, so that's $250 for
Plus
that
250
license.
plus 250?
We're only going to get $250 and $250 one time, but 3 licenses. So the second license that's required is a U-Haul rental. That's a $100 BTR, plus 25% is $125. Plus merchant retail license is required. That one, the BTR is not known, so your order will say the BTR fee plus 25% penalty, and then we're asking for only one time the administrative amount of $250 and the penalty of $250.
All right, so just to be sure, The warehouse is 250, the U-Haul's a $1.25, the merchant is unknown plus 25%.
It's gonna say the license fee amount plus 25%.
Plus an additional 250 and an additional 250 penalty and administrative.
Yes, sir, payable by 6/3.
Okay, granted.
Thank you, sir.
A little bit more math on this one.
A
or
little
few
bit more writing,
lines.
but we'll get it. 22-0259, 100 Business Parkway, Royal Palm Capital Realty LLC.
All right, hold on just a second. I'm trying to,
If it's a realty firm, these people should be swimming in money. Seriously.
This violation was written and sent certified mail on 2/16/2022, and it was signed for on 2/18/2022. The notice of hearing was sent on 4/16/2022, and it was signed for on 4/18/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation. Exhibit 2, notice of hearing. Exhibit 3, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 4, AS400 BTR information. Oh,
Okay, so you have actual signed green cards on these.
I'm sorry, sir?
So you have signed green cards, so you have service.
Okay, this one, the license fee is $100 plus the 25%, so 125 plus 250 admin plus 250 penalty for a total of 625 payable by 6/3.
Granted.
Thank you. 22-0265, 10233 Okeechobee Boulevard, B6, Cobblestone, that should say, Village at Royal Palm Beach, Naguib Hannah.
Okay.
the code section 16(1)A and 16(9).
Bless you.
The description, Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. This violation was sent certified mail on 2/16/2022 and signed for on 2/18/2022. Notice of hearing went out 4/6/2022 and signed for on 4/14/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation. Exhibit 2, notice of hearing. Exhibit 3, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 4, business tax receipt information.
Okay, so we have two. You have actual C19 cards with a postal person who cares. So they're still actually put their name and C19.
Okay. This one, again, the BTR amount is $100 plus the 25%, so 125 plus 250 admin plus 250 penalty, so a total of 625 payable by 6/3.
Okay. The gentleman just walked back to your refrigerator. There you
Oh,
go.
it's Bradford. He's fine.
It's like,
He's an
okay,
employee.
he's allowed. All right, the next one.
So 625 is okay on that one, granted?
I've eaten that.
Okay.
Not bad.
22-0267, 10233 Okeechobee Boulevard, B1, Cobblestone Village at Royal Palm Beach. Cozy Endless Gourmet Grill, or Cozy, I don't know.
Quasi.
Crazy.
16(1)A and 16(9) are the code section. Description, Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. The notice of violation was sent certified mail on 2/16/2022, and it came back to me dated 2/18/2022. Notice of hearing was sent certified mail on 4/6/2022, and it came back to me dated on 4/14/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation. Exhibit 2, notice of hearing. Exhibit 3, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 4, AS400 business tax receipt information.
I know we're just popular. No, it's the last guy who did not have any clients in trouble, just left the bathroom, and then Bradford just left. So you're like staring at the door.
I just would, yeah.
Your next
Okay. All right, so Cozy, what is
Yeah,
that?
Cozy is the BTR amount's 550 plus 25% is 137.50 plus the 250 admin plus 250 penalty. The total is $1,187.50 payable by 6/3.
All right, so I'm missing one. I have 137.50, 250, and 250. What's the one I'm missing? Because that only adds up to
The 550 is the BTR amount,
550.
plus the 25% is 137.50, plus the 250 plus 250.
Okay. Which one comes out to 1087.50?
1187.50.
1187.50 by 6/3.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Granted.
Next case at the top of page 2 is 22-08 0385. The address correction for your agenda should be 280 South State Road 7, number
Next
100,
street.
SCG Buckingham Square LLC, The Habit Burger.
Okay. Signed green card equals service.
The code section 16-1A and 16-9. This violation was sent certified mail 3/4/2022 and return dated 3/7/2022. Notice of hearing was sent certified mail 4/5/2022 and return dated 4/13/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation. Exhibit 2, notice of hearing. Exhibit 3, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 4, AS 400 business tax receipt information.
Lovely received stamp from CT Corporate Services. You have service.
This one again has been outstanding for 150 days, so the BTR amount is $400 plus 25% is $100 late fee, plus the $250 plus the $250, so we're asking for $1,000 total payable by 6/3.
Granted.
Thank you. 22-0387, 340 South State Road 7, SCG Buckingham Square LLC, Michael's Arts and Crafts.
Code section 16-1A and 16-9, business tax receipt is expired. This violation also was sent certified mail on 3/4/2022 and return dated 3/7/2022. Notice of hearing was sent certified mail 4/5/2022 and return dated 4/13/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation. Exhibit 2, notice of hearing. Exhibit 3, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 4, AS 400 business tax receipt information.
All right, so you have a stamped green card and an USPS track and confirm for service, so you have that. And
This one again is delinquent the 150 days, so this one we're asking for the business tax amount. We don't have the monetary amount, so it'll say the business tax license fee plus 25%,
25% plus
plus
250
plus
5.
250 by 6/3.
See, after middle school, we run out of crafts, so we're not giving them enough money to pay their BTRs. All right, the BTR plus 25% plus 250 plus 250 by 6/3 is granted.
Thank you, sir. 22-0388, 390 South State Road 7, SCG Buckingham Square LLC, Tide Dry Cleaners.
This violation also was sent certified mail on 3/4/2022 and it was return dated 3/7/2022. Notice of hearing was mailed 4/5/2022 and returned 4/13/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation. Exhibit 2, notice of hearing. Exhibit 3, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 4, AS 400 business tax receipt information.
Now, have you just been getting them for the last 2 or 3 years? Because I haven't had a valid one since 2019.
Yeah, some of them are not. Yes, oh, and it was code section 16-1A and 16-9.
Okay, and what the amounts on this one?
This one, the BTR is $100 plus
So it's
25% is 125 plus 250 plus 250, 625 total, payable by 6/3.
Granted.
Thank you. 22-0481, 11440, Okeechobee Boulevard, number 210, CS Property Holdings, LLC, Words of Wisdom Counseling.
Okay. The code section on this is 16-1A, 16-9, Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. This violation was mailed with the notice of hearing on 4/5/2022, and it was returned signed on 4/7/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation, and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership, and Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
Okay,
These are all from that same address.
got it, the CS Property Hour.
Yeah.
All right, well, what passes for a signature on a green card, at least they wrote their name down. All right, so you have signed green card, so you have service. We can.
Okay, thank you. This one, again, the license fee is $100 plus 25%, so that's $125 plus the $250 administrative cost plus $250 penalty, a total of $625 payable by 6/3.
Granted.
Thank you. 22-0482, 11440, Okeechobee Boulevard, number 206, CS Property Holdings, LLC, Starting Point Counseling.
Code section 16-1A, 16-9, This violation was sent certified mail 4/5/22 and signed for on 4/7/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
All right, same service, same property.
Again, $100 BTR plus 25%, 125 total, 250 admin costs plus 250 penalty for a total of 625 payable by 6/3.
Granted.
22-0484, 11440 Okeechobee Boulevard, number 216, CS Property Holdings LLC, Arnold Sachs, PA.
This code section is 16.1A and 16.9. This violation was mailed certified mail 4/5/22 and signed for on 4/7/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation, notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
All right, same service.
Same license fee, $100 plus 25% is 125 plus 250 admin costs plus 250 penalty for a total of 625 payable by 6/3.
Granted.
22-0485, 11440 Okeechobee Boulevard, number 213, CS Property Holdings LLC, Bergeron Emergency Services.
Code section 16.1A and 16.9. Notice of violation was sent certified mail 4/5/22 and returned to me dated 4/7/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
Okay. Service continues.
Same thing again, license fee is $100 plus 25%, 125 total plus 250 admin plus 250 penalty, total of 625 payable by 6/3.
Granted.
Thank you.
Still some more. 2 more to go.
22-0486, 11440 Okeechobee Boulevard, number 208, CS Property Holdings LLC, All Phase Inc.
Code section 16.1A and 16.9. Business tax receipt is expired. This violation was sent certified mail with the notice of hearing on 4/5/22 and returned dated to me 4/7/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information from AS 400.
Okay.
Same
So-
thing, $100 license fee plus 25%, 125 total plus 250 admin plus 250 penalty equals 625 payable by 6/3.
Granted.
22-0487, 11440 Okeechobee Boulevard, number 216, CS Property Holdings LLC, Joanne Abrams.
Code section 16.1A and 16.9. Business tax receipt is expired. This violation was mailed certified mail with the notice of hearing on 4/5/22 and returned to me dated 4/7/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information from AS 400.
All right, so my potential classmate, have all these people not renewed since 2019? Is this like a sort of cult thing here?
Same thing on this one, it's $100 BTR license plus 25% for a total of 125 plus the 250 admin cost plus 250 penalty for a total of 625 payable by 6/3.
Okay, well, she advertises. I hope she gets some money out of it. Granted.
Thank you. 22-0509, 300 Business Parkway, B100, 300 Business Parkway, LLC, CM Hadfield, Sadlery, Inc.
Oops, sorry. We'll trade. Yeah, all those are like. 2
Code
years
section
out.
16.1A and 16.9. Business tax receipt is expired. This violation was mailed certified mail on 3/16/22 and returned to me. The notice of hearing was mailed on 4/16/22 and the green card was returned to me. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice violation. Exhibit 2, notice of hearing. Exhibit 3, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 4, AS 400, business tax receipt information. And you'll see it's a composite exhibit showing they were delinquent and that they did renew.
Okay. Western saddles.
I'm sorry?
They make Western saddles.
Yes, sir.
I know, because my girls were in Horseland and we've heard the name. All right, so they have a renewed one, so. what
Yes,
do we
they
do?
did, as Code Enforcement Supervisor Walker said, they did renew, but after the 150 days, so we're just asking for the 250 admin costs plus 250 penalty for a total of $500 payable by 6/3.
Okay, sell another saddle. Granted.
Thank you, sir. 22-0549 is being pulled. 22-0550 is being pulled. 22-0551 is being pulled. 22-0553 is being pulled. Top of page 4. 22-0554, 1402 Royal Palm Beach Boulevard, number 400B, RPB Psych, Ingram and Associates Counseling.
This violation, or code section 16(1)A and 16(9), business tax receipt is expired. The notice of hearing and notice of violation was sent certified mail on 4/7/22, and it was returned to me signed and not dated. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information from AS 400.
Okay, you have a green card return, so.
This
call
one
that
again, the
service.
license fee is $100 plus 25% is $125 plus the $250 penalty plus $250 admin for a total of $625 payable by 6/3.
625 by 6/3 is granted.
Thank you. 22-0555, 1402 Royal Palm Beach Boulevard, number 400B, RPB Psych, J.M. Goyos and Associates.
Code section is 16(1)A and 16(9). Business tax receipt is expired. The notice of violation, notice of hearing was sent certified mail on 4/7/22, and I received the green card back signed, not dated. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
Okay, you have the same service you had last time, so you can go.
This one, the same thing, $100 license fee plus 25% is $125 plus $250 admin plus $250 penalty is a total of
625 by
$625.
6/3 is granted.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I could have had a stamp made.
22-0560 is being pulled. 22-0565, 10107 Southern Boulevard, JBL Village Shops LLC, JBL Village Shops 2 LLC, and JBL Village Shops 3 LLC. Sofrito Hispanic Cuisine.
The code section 16(1)A and 16(9). The description, Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. The notice of violation and notice of hearing went certified mail on 4/7/22 and was returned to me on 4/9/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
Okay, you have USPS track and confirm, so you have service.
This one, the business tax amount is $400 plus 25% is $100, so that's $500 plus the $250 admin plus $250 penalty is a total of $1,000 payable by 6/3.
1,000 by 6/3. Okay, granted.
Thank you. 22-0567, 10479 Southern Boulevard, JBL Village Shops LLC, JBL Village Shops 2 LLC, and JBL Village Shops 3 LLC, Big Rocco's Pizzeria and Tavern.
Code section 16(1)A and 16(9). Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. This notice of hearing and notice of violation went certified mail on 4/7/2022, and it was delivered on 4/9/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information from AS 400.
It was delivered at 1:22 p.m. on the 9th. So you have service. Is this part of the Rocco's Tacos group, or is this somebody new?
This is Rocco's Tacos.
Same group? Yeah, you know, you have an empire. You got to Rocco it. So Clematis Street's in here.
I thought it was Big Rocco's. Oh.
Well,
So it may
usually
not
when you
be.
have a restaurateur in a smaller geographic area that uses their name on all of their restaurants, odds are pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so how much are these?
This one, the business tax, business license is $550 plus 25% is $137.50 plus the $250 admin plus $250 penalties, a total of $1,187.50 payable by 6/3.
118,750.50 by 6/3 is granted.
Thank you, sir. Next page,
halfway down, people.
Halfway down, 22-0581, 500 North State Road 7, Coral Sky Retail LLC, Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay. Code section is 16-1A and 16-9. Description, business tax receipt is expired. This violation and notice of hearing was mailed certified mail on 4/7/2022. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information from AS 400.
Okay. Remember when Manny Andrade used to show up for all these? He's my buddy. He was a client of mine.
I don't know that this one has any affiliation to him.
No, he had the one across the street here, and his family owns a bunch. He's the guy. He had like a huge horse farm in Ocala that he just sold because none of his kids were interested in it. So you have a COVID-19 signed green card, so you have service and can proceed.
This one, the business tax is $100 plus 25% is $125 plus
so
$250 plus
$625.
$250, $625 by 6/3.
Granted.
22-0583, correction on your agenda, it should say 520 North State Road 7, Coral Sky Retail LLC, 5 below.
Violation, code section 16-1A and 16-9, business tax receipt is expired. This violation was mailed certified mail on 4/7/22, and the green card was returned but not dated. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
This guy's got a horrible life hanging out in Key West getting his business tax receipt notices. Hey, at least I'm paying attention to the paperwork. All right, COVID-19 signed green card by the mailman's good.
This one is, the business tax license amount is unknown, so it'll say the license
Unknown,
plus
plus
25%, plus 250, plus 250, payable by 6/3.
Granted.
Thank you. 22-0588, 601 103rd Avenue North, CC1FL at BO1 LLC, American Tire Distributors at Inc.
Code section is 16-1A and 16-9. Village business tax receipt is expired. This notice of violation, notice of hearing went out certified mail on 4/7/22, and it was returned to me on 4/11/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
So $10 million in 2006, 5.7 after the Great Recession, just sold in 2016 for $15.75 million. This is that huge tire distributor behind the Wayne Acres. I used to get my tires there. Small world. Okay, so this one's in Massachusetts getting served. What is their amount? I assume
This
it's
one, again, it'll say the license fee plus 25%, plus 250, plus 250 by 6/3.
granted.
22-0591 109 South State Road 7, OPH Royal Palm Realty, One Price Dry Cleaning.
My dry cleaner.
Code section 16-1A and 16-9. Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. The notice of violation, notice of hearing went certified mail on 4/7/22 and was signed on 4/9/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation, notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
All right, so USPS track and confirm, no, it wasn't my dry cleaner, wrong address. All right, so you have service, what would this one be?
This one, the license amount is $100 plus 25%, so 125 plus
625
250
plus
plus 250.
plus by 6/3.
Thank you, sir.
And bless you.
Bless you. 22-0594 119 South State Road 7, Hale Properties LLC, Discount Tire.
The code section is 16-1A and 16-9. Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. This violation was sent certified mail on 4/7/22 and signed on 4/12/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information, and it's a composite exhibit showing that they were delinquent, but now they've renewed.
Yes, they've paid, because I see the second page is good through 2022, so it's just $500.
Yes, sir. 563.
So get my truck tires there. I'm a village boy here, huh?
22-0595, 123 South State Road 7, number 202, Real Sub LLC Supercuts.
The code section is 16.1A and 16.9. Description, business tax receipt is expired. The notice of violation and notice of hearing went certified mail on 4/7/22 and was returned dated 4/11/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information from AS 400.
So this is by the Publix?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, right in that little strip thing out in the Publix parking lot. All right, you have service via signed green card. What would you like?
This one, the license fee is $100, so 125 plus 250 plus 250, 625 by 63.
63 is granted.
Thank you. 22-0596, 133 South State Road 7, Steak and Shake.
Code section is 16.1A and 16.9. Business tax receipt is expired. The notice of violation was sent certified mail on 4/7/22, and I have down that it was dated 4/14/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, AS 400, business tax receipt information.
All right, a squiggle for a signature with a received by printed badly underneath it means service, so you can proceed.
This one, the license fee is $400 plus the 25% late fee, so that's $500.
5 plus
Plus 500 is
$1,000
Yep, 563.
granted.
Thank you. 22-0598 is being pulled. 22-0599 is being pulled. 22-0603 is being pulled. 26-0604 is being pulled. Top of page 7, 22-0605. 12955 Palms West Drive, Suite 100, Palms West Hospital, Inc. Ducharme, McMillan, and Associates, Palm Beach Pediatrics, PA.
Code section is 16.1A and 16.9. Description, village business tax receipt is expired. This violation and notice of hearing went out on 4/7/22, and it was signed for on 4/13/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
Okay, signed COVID green card, or COVID signed green card granted is
This one, the license amount's $100, so 125 plus 250 plus 250, 625 by 63.
625 by 63 is granted.
Thank you. 22-0606, 12955 Palms West Drive, Suite 101, Palms West Hospital, Inc., Ducharme, McMillan, and Associates, Palm Beach Surgical Associates.
Code section 16.1A and 16.9. Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. The notice of violation and notice of hearing was sent certified mail 4/7/22, and it was returned dated 4/13/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information from AS 400.
So the Palms West Hospital stuff goes to Indiana. Must be corporate headquarters. Okay, well, they don't do a good job of getting it back to their people and paying their taxes. 625 by 63
Yes, sir.
eventually?
Yes, sir.
Granted.
22-0610, 12955 Palms West Drive, Suite 202, Palms West Hospital, Inc., Ducharme, McMillan, and Associates, Recovery Resort of the Palm Beaches.
Code section 16.1A and 16.9. Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. This violation and notice of hearing was sent certified mail 4/7/22 and signed or dated 4/13/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information.
I'm wondering if Ducharme, Millen Associates is their attorneys or their accountants. All right, you have service, you can proceed.
Same thing, $100 BTR.
625
Yep,
plus-
625 by 63.
Granted.
Thank you. 22-0612-12957 Palms West Drive, Suite 101, Palms West Hospital, Inc., Ducharme, McMillan and Associates, Children's Surgical Specialists.
Code Section 161A and 169, Village of Royal Palm Beach business tax receipt is expired. This violation and notice of hearing was sent certified mail 4/7/22 and was returned dated 4/13/22. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation and notice of hearing. Exhibit 2, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 3, business tax receipt information from AS 400.
Okay. You have COVID-19 green card. You have service.
Same thing, $100, so 125 plus 250 plus 250, 625 by 63.
Granted.
Thank you. Next is violation hearings, case 22-0322-11151, Southern Boulevard, number 100, IVT Southern Royal Palm Beach 1031 LLC.
Code section is 622-105.5. The description is Village of Royal Palm Beach building permit number 21834 is expired. This violation was written and sent certified mail on 2/4. The notice of hearing was sent certified mail on 4/5, and the green card was dated 4/12. I would like to enter the following documents into evidence. Exhibit 1, notice of violation. Exhibit 2, notice of hearing. Exhibit 3, verification of ownership. And Exhibit 4, the permit information from AS 400.
All right, you have certified mail to Downers Grove, Illinois.
This one we're asking for compliance by May 28th or appearance at the June 8th fine assessment hearing, or $25 day fine if necessary.
5/28/68/25. Granted.
Thank you,
Sort of a
sir.
stray thing there.
I'm sorry?
A stray thing there.
Yes, sir.
Violation hearing in amongst all of the BTRs.
Had to mix it up.
And then you have to wonder, Downers Grove is probably named after the Downer family. So, did they ever have a daughter named Debbie?
That would be funny.
The stray things that run through my mind while I'm looking through your paperwork.
Does he have any minutes to sign?
No, we'll do that next week.
We don't have anything further from the village, sir.
Are we done? We're
Yes, sir.
good?
Yes,
We're
sir.
good.
I don't know how you go through that paperwork while you're talking. I would have that so out of order.